Well. Good morning, boys and gals. It is 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I went to bed around 2 because we got the car wrapped up last night. Which means today, why am I up so early? Tell him, Russell. Because it is drift day. It's gonna be a big, beautiful day. Hilarious one at that too. So, woo! All right, folks, let's go. You haven't seen the car yet. It looks good. Well, my bad. We'll see how much of that I use, because I just realized that this has been filming in 9/16, not 16 by 9. So, whew, I look super Amish, don't I? I kind of like it. Whatever. Anyway, almost to the track. That's your money shot right here, okay?
All right, okay.
Well kids, bunch of driving. Sorry I didn't record anything yesterday. Busy, and then I was headache. It was so hot yesterday, but I think you caught on that clip. I blew it up. Bumper, nothing a zip tie won't handle. I'm gonna put my very last set that I have on the car and have a little bit more fun when in Rome. So, be just a sec to get new tires put on. There we go. Yeah. This way. All right, I'm gonna film this in the trailer real quick because we're trying to get out of here. Everything's loaded up. It's noisy and it's really windy outside, as you can tell. What an event. What an event. Pushed myself further than I was anticipating, and it was awesome. So tried my best to teach myself how to get some good e-brake pulls in, the hydro, using the hydro, chasing, leading. Big thanks for Keenan for being my buddy today on just running a bunch of laps. Skylar, of course, I wish I was recording last night because he was on my door as well. Pretty much big thanks to everybody. Kiefer, you know you get one too, your crew. Big thanks to Salt City Drift for putting on the event, of course. Love you all. And of course, my new buddy, Doug with brand development. This wrap looks awesome. It's exactly what I wanted it to look like, and it took a beating too. I definitely hit a cone or two. There was a shredded piece of tire that I could not avoid, hit it as well. Wrap is still looking awesome. So if you guys are ever looking for anything out there, this guy does quality work. I mean, you saw what my car looked like before and the transformation that it is now. And it is filthy dirty. It needs a proper bath. I used up every single tire that I have. I can mix and match a couple pairs, sure, but like the last ones I just put on, went out there, took Keenan for a ride along, and then Brandon was there, and I was like, can I please chase you? He said yes. I knew these tires were hot and it was a bad idea, but when in Rome. So we did it. That's it, friends. Sorry it's been a while. These videos are going to be a little more sporadic, or just spaced out. I'm back to work now, learning how to build police cars. So I'm gonna be busy, but I'm going to keep trying everything that I can to, put out some footage. I still got my MR2 and my Corolla that needs some work. So if there's stuff to do, it's gonna slow down a whole bunch, but what an adventure it's been so far this week. Hayden, I miss you, buddy. I miss being at the shop. So maybe one day we can make that happen. But for now, thank you all for watching. Let me know if you got this far. Please comment. I just want to know who made it this far so that I can give you a big kiss. That's it. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna dunk my head, and then I'm gonna go home and I gotta unload all this. So what a joy. That's drifting. So thank you all for watching. That's it. I'm just gonna end it with love the one that you're with. I desperately need some water. I'm dying of thirst. So thank you all. Love you. Bye.